Hello to all, and welcome to another edition of Hit the Ground Running. I'm Griffey. Tonight I want to do an opinion piece, a rant, if you will, because I have questions. I have questions as a sub. I have questions as a manager. I have questions, and I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of subs out there with the same questions. There has been a lot of fighting between content creators on YouTube lately. Specifically, the content creators that are covering the Summer Wells case. I have a question for you guys. What is all your fighting, arguing, bickering, backbiting, and disrespect helping to find Summer Wells? How is it helping? You can't go into a chat room these days without one person saying, yeah, this person did this, did that one, and that person accused that person of doing that. Do we really need that right now? Do we need it? It's a thing that's been gnawing at me for a while now. And I just want to know, because not all of you guys are, I won't even say the word a-hole because I'm not 5 minutes into the video yet. Most of you guys have good hearts, very good intentions, and are doing this for the right reasons. But your fighting and bickering and bull is not helping find Summer. Not at all. I see some content creators throwing a fit because somebody does not agree with them. Somebody's calling them out in their chat room saying, but you're wrong on this point. What happens to that sub? That sub gets disrespected. And not only that, not only does the sub get disrespected by the host, who is supposed to lead by example, but then they get a follow-up of being trolled by an entire chat room just for having an opinion. We all know trolls are trolls, and if you want to go trolling a channel, you'll get your crap for it. Somebody will call you out for it, somebody will time you out for it, and somebody will definitely hide you from a channel for it. But that is a troll. Somebody who is there just to cause crap. But to a regular sub asking just a normal question, just asking something, wanting the host's opinion, why it was this thing that day, but now it's this thing on another day, does not make sense. Does not look right. Things that make people go, huh? And then, what does the host do? Disrespects the sub. Why? Why is it needed? You can plainly tell the person, listen, this question that you just asked, I'm not comfortable discussing it on a public platform in front of everybody. Please send me an email and we can talk about it in private. Then you can go have your say and fight with the sub if you feel it's needed. But why talk to them like they're a piece of crap when they are just asking a question? Which brings me to my next point. Because there are some, and I will emphasize, not all, definitely not all, because there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of good YouTube content creators out there that genuinely want to help find this little girl, and they are already facing roadblocks by Don Wells and his crew of Benny fan club members who are trying to put a stop to it in any way, shape or form possible. You can tell me this, you can tell me that, but my opinion, and it's my honest opinion, if you refuse for that 5-year-old little girl's picture to be out there, to be used to try and help find her, then you don't want her found. Point blank. End of story. There's no other legitimate reason why her picture cannot be used. No other. Because I can tell you straight, if it was my daughter that was missing, and I mean genuinely missing, I would want her face plastered everywhere possible to try and get her back. I would not give two shits who's doing what, as long as I get my daughter back. But that is not the case for Summer's parents. For Summer's parents, it's about what can they make off of their daughter that is missing. It has always been that way, and none of us are stupid enough to believe any otherwise. But yeah, I'm going off topic again, and I apologize for that. My question is to the YouTube content creators. When did you guys start believing that you are better than anybody else? That your opinions matter more than those of your subs or those of other content creators? When did you start believing you are more important? Because it seems like a pattern to me that as soon as a YouTube content creator reaches 1,000 subs, the point where they can monetize their channel, they start getting a bit of an inflated ego, a sense of self-importance. Now, one thing that I will admit I had heard said on a YouTube channel once is that all YouTube content creators are a little bit narcissistic. Yeah, I can agree with that. I don't disagree at all. But there's a big difference between a little bit of narcissism and having a huge ego. All we've heard the last couple of days, week and a half, is this one is doing that to that one, and that one is fighting with that one, and that one is having a fit because she wasn't the queen of everything. Why is that needed? And how is that helping Summer? How is that helping find her? Because at the end of the day, all this is going to turn out to be is one giant shit show and no Summer. Because as I stated, there are already people standing against most of the YouTube content creators that are actually trying to find Summer. But what's happening now? The rest of the content creators, the ones that are actually trying their best to investigate, try and figure out where is she, what happened to her, they are all locked into a battle of you have to be part of this team or part of this team, which is bullshit. You are either for this person or you're either for this person. I mean, I even got asked the other day, okay, well, what's the drama happening on YouTube lately? You know what my answer was? I don't know, and I really do not care, because it's not helping find Summer. It's not helping find her at all. It's just creating needless bullshit and fighting. Because one person wants their opinion put up on a pedestal more than the next one. Really? I don't mean to sit and bitch and rant at you. I don't mean to disrespect in any way. Those that know me know I don't disrespect anyone. But please, can you guys please remember why you're doing this? Why you started your channels? Can you please do that? Because we don't need any more fighting, backbiting, drama, and needless arguments about who did what. It's unnecessary, and it's not helping find that little girl. So if anybody comes at me asking, do you agree with this person? Do you agree with that person? There are some that I agree with. The things that they were trying to accomplish, I agree with. It was for a good cause. The principle of it, the first idea that came to mind for it was a good idea. I will never say any otherwise. And it's the same thing for the billboard that has been restored. I think that was a very good idea. I really and truly do. But you don't see me going around to channels saying that this content creator is a POS and that content creator is acting like a female dog. Can you all please take a moment and think what you're doing this for? All this fighting is hurting Summer. It's not helping. It's not helping her at all. If I can make one request, just one, and that would not be directed at all. As I said, my aim at this is not to offend, step on anybody's toes, anything in that regard. It's simply to ask a question from a sub, from a sub's perspective, from a sub's point of view. What is this fighting helping anybody? I mean, in the last couple of weeks, and yeah, I'm ranting and I'm going to be repeating stuff. If you don't agree with it, don't watch. I mean, it's not like it's gonna hurt me any. I got like, what, 50 subs? So yeah, I'll be happy if like 6 people see this. My point is, you guys started your channels to try and find out what happened to Summer and where she is. Some of you have even been involved in cases long before Summer. Those I would not know about, sadly, because I was not as active in the true crime community with the others. I only came to learn about Summer, and from there I started following the other cases as well. So yeah, Summer's case brought me into the true crime genre of YouTube. That little girl did it. She brought me here. And I will always be here for her. Not for anybody else. I'll be here for her. All I'm asking of the content creators is please treat each other with respect. Treat your subs and your mods with the same respect and courtesy that they give you. Because at the end of the day, they are what make or break your channel. If you are going to continuously rant on about this person or that person, that content creator did this content creator did that, this one is just out to make money, this one is just out to do this, and this one is just out to do that, guess what that's gonna do? It's just gonna turn people into an opinion and a frame of mind of switching off their TVs and switching off their phones and saying, guess what? I don't care anymore. All this drama is causing me to just switch it all off and say, I'll wait for the news to report if Summer's found someday. Question again, how is that helping? If you lose your subs and your mods due to the way you are acting lately, how is that helping? Will that find Summer? It won't. Please stop biting each other in the back. Please stop disrespecting each other. Please try to work together. Even if you disagree. People can agree to disagree respectfully. They can. It's possible. Please do that. For Summer. Not for anybody else. For Summer. So yeah, that's me ranting on. Probably gonna be getting a few trolls on this post, but yeah, who cares? I needed to say something. Because this is really, really hurting. It's not hurting me. It's hurting Summer. And it's hurting Summer's case. And it's hurting her chances of being found. Please try to work collectively. That's all we ask. That's all any of your subs ask. Quit fighting. Quit always wanting to be the one that is the center of attention. Because as I said, you guys forget one thing. This is not about you. This is not about you. This is not about your channel. You started this channel for a reason. What was that? Was that to talk about you? Was that so that you can have a pedestal to get on? If that was, why the actual F did you start a true crime channel? A channel covering true crime? Why? That's not a place to have a God complex. That is a place to help find missing children, missing men, missing women. Helping to solve murders and more. I can't go into more because, yeah, that will definitely cause some crap. My point is, can't we just try? Please.